Hello, thank you for tuning in once again. My name is Bonnie, for those who do not know me. Please, if you like what you see here, subscribe to this page and like it, share it with your friends, because if you feel it motivates you, it blesses you, I believe it should be able to bless someone else. But anyway, today I woke up thinking about love. So I thought, why shouldn't I discuss the topic of love basing on my own perception, not according to any book that I read or literature or any form of indoctrination? To me, love is like a seed that with childlike kind of faith we sow into someone, hoping that this person will care enough to take time and discover your pot of love, your source of love, where all this love comes from. Because if only the one you love does that, then they'll never hunger for love again. Neither will they ever lust for anything outside of that which you have going on. I equate love to seed because, like seed, love begins at its lowest or at a point where it's not clear at all to both parties. Same to plants. When you sow seed, its life begins from the dark, underground, when it's buried, and then it sprouts. But for it to sprout, if it's going to be nourished and have a healthy growth, the garden must be tended. And then when it sprouts, it grows up, it flowers and buds, and then eventually bears fruit, which is what we all desire. That applies to love. When you've met someone, you're not going to just stop at looking at them and hoping that they shall love you. There are certain steps that must be taken to start the relationship. Just like the crop that is planted, love needs to be catered for. When you plant a crop, there are other stages like weeding, pruning, and all that. That is the same with the reciprocal kind of expectation that we have towards love. We expect that the one you love should have this undying desire and need to achieve goodness for the one they love. If we live the love life in this way, then surely that love cannot fail, because it is two-way. It's not like one person crying out to the other. People have suffered lots of trauma in their lives. Maybe growing up in their homes where their primary caregivers were not their actual parents, or even in relationships. So people tend to carry this trauma from one relationship to another. You get into a relationship expecting it to be a source of healing for your past traumas. And if that is how you're going into a relationship, I don't think that love will work. We have to let go of our past experiences and enjoy what we have going on. But it must be two-way. As soon as you discover it's one way, then it's not love. And I'm not saying that the feelings will never die, because it's just a feeling. But the intention for good towards each other must be undying and reciprocal. If it's so, then the love will thrive. This does not only apply for sexual or the passionate kind of love, that is the most common, which is referred to as eros in the Greek. This applies to all human forms of love, including storge and philia. Legitimate, genuine, human kind of love takes an effort. It is more like an investment, but you must not feel coerced to be into it. It must be a sweet, effortless kind of adventure that even when you're putting in, you don't feel the effort. If it is so, and if you think of love the same, that makes two. And I believe that there are several others more than you and I out there who think of love the same way. Life today seems to be harsh, and most people are forgetting to know what true, genuine love is. Relationships are more about seeking comfort in the other, the kind of comfort that you might never find. So my best advice is begin by loving yourself, work on yourself, make yourself the best version of yourself, and believe me, that version of yourself will attract the best potential person to love you that is deserving of your love. Thank you so much. I love you so much.